Sunshine, blue skies.
Guys, hi. I hope that you guys are good and you're doing well. It's a Friday. It's the 3rd of the 3rd 2023, and I'm about to do a vision board with you, and I would like you to just chip in, join me as I show you how to create one using Canva. There are lots and lots of videos, if not millions of videos on YouTube, guys, where you can just go in there, check exactly how to create a vision board, a mood board for yourself to set those goals and to set a mood goal for yourself. So I'm using Snagit like I mentioned. I am going to link it down below so you can see it. We're going to start by going to Canva, and this is Canva. This is what I'm using to create my vision board. I've already created a mood board, and the reason why I wanted to create this mood board is to first start with my mood, because if I start with my mood, I just only feel that going forward I can be able to do the best vision board which is in line with my mood. And with that said, having a mood board will carry that mood over, because I'll be following through that mood board to make sure that I reach each target that is specified on this mood board in terms of my mood. And each time I move swiftly to success, calm, creative, soulful, prosperous, and delicious, it will just fall into place in line and tie up with my vision board. But I'll show you everything, guys, as we go through this journey of creating my mood board and vision board. Now, getting into it, this is my mood board, you guys. I've created the tag here to say my new year goals, my new year goals mood board. And I'm only thinking now that I'm looking at it again with you guys, that I should have put the year on this mood board. Actually, let's do it together now. I'd rather have, instead of my new year, I'd rather have 2023, honestly. Let's just do this. There we go. And if I can just make it a bit bigger and bold, that so it's much more visible, then or make it bold rather. Can I make it bold? I can't. How do I, let's try to drag it. Okay. There we go, you guys. I think this is much more visible. Let's just align it. Let's just align it properly. Okay, now I'll just have to put this on top here. Okay, and then drag this over there. So it's not kind of not aligned the way I want it to be. So okay, now it looks a bit better. Let me do that. Okay, no, still doesn't feel or look like it's in line. Okay, let's see. I like it like that. Okay, this is perfect. 2023 goals, 2023 mood board goal. Yeah, I actually love that. And okay, this is perfect. A picture here of a laptop, and only because I'm always on my laptop and I am trying to figure out more business goals that are going to bring success to my life. Okay, and I remember again, instead of this, I should have put in a makeup brush, guys, because I know I want to go for a makeup course because I want to be a makeup artist. Um, let's try it out and see. So what happens is, before I create my vision board, you need to make sure that you gather all the pictures that you want to use on your vision board, so that it makes it easier for you to just save them onto your laptop, my documents, or desktop, and just drag and drop as I'm about to do now. So if I need like a picture of, for instance, on success, this picture here, I picked it up on the duplicated vision board that I have. This is a vision board that I use, and I just duplicated it, and I used the very same picture that was there because I liked it. But now that I'm looking at it, I'm thinking that I should have had makeup brushes on there, because that's my success. I really liked this picture because I'm a prayer person, and each time I pray, I link my prayers to my success, and each time I pray at night, I always light up a candle. So that's why I really loved putting this picture over here, because it had a mini candle. But with that said, instead of cutting it completely off, I think I'm just gonna cut that flower on top and just leave the candle and that vase. It won't be that bad, because I think it means, the candle means a lot to me, guys. I feel there's, with every success there's light, because you can't succeed in darkness. So I really need this candle, and in this mini little space here, which is now blank, I will go to Pinterest and look for a makeup set, like a makeup brushes or anything. And before I get to that, Zen, let me just look for this picture as well. So this little picture here, you will see it on my vision board. There's it there on the corner. So that's where I took some of my pictures, you guys. So it's all up to you. You can mix match. If you have all your pictures ready and set for you in on your camera, you can just transfer them onto your laptop and use those. But if you need an idea, like maybe a picture that will describe your calm, then you're welcome to go to Pinterest, look for it, and use it. Okay, right, now we know where we got that picture. Now I'm gonna go ahead and look for my makeup sets. Makeup sets, beauty products is actually what I'm looking for. There you go. Look at that, you guys. Now I'm confused. Pinterest has the most amazing pictures, I tell you. I'd really want to use this one here. But then again, I want to use this cute brushes here. And again, I want to use this over here, because it's just a set of makeup, of a makeup bag. And that's all I need to actually go out there and do my business. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna stop right here, because if I continue and scroll down further, look at that. I'm gonna get more confused, and I won't be able to decide. Look at that as well. I'd love to use that as well, because it has just all the makeup that you require to just go out there and also start the business. I've made my decision, you guys. No, I've made my decision, and you're going to be shocked. So I'm going to use this picture over here. I just love the setup. So I'm going to take this picture here, and I'm going to put it over this blank spot over there, and we'll see how it looks. I'm sure it's going to look very beautiful, and then that will sum up my success section. So my success section is formed of this picture of a laptop over here, because with the business you need a laptop, this picture of a candle, because I always pray for my successes and I pray for my business, and that will be a picture of the makeup brushes, makeup set that we found on Pinterest, which is this one here, which will interlink with my success corner, if I may put it that way. And then we'll move on to calm. Like I mentioned earlier, guys, you know where I got that picture. I needed a Zen picture again. If you need a Zen picture, again, go back to Pinterest and you type in Zen, and it will take out all the options that you can choose from, and you can just crop it and come paste it on here. Now, Canva allows you to actually be flexible with your boards or with the boards that you're creating. So even if you can paste on top of this picture over here, it allows you to, you can have duplicated pictures underneath, but once you've exported your work, it won't show. But I highly recommend, as a software bun, I'd highly recommend that you always start your work at a clean space. If there's a picture you don't like or you don't want to use, rather delete it and go get a fresh one and put it onto your vision board. So now my board over here is the background, which is that white space. So you can tell, you can see that I have not duplicated any pictures on here. Otherwise you would have seen that when I've cropped this picture right here. So it just looks neat, you know. And the next time you want to use the very same mood board, instead of deleting all the pictures that you were duplicating, it would just be a matter of deleting the first front picture, and it will leave you with your board rather than having duplicated pictures. It just makes things easier. But look, it's up to you. I was just highlighting and showing you that you can actually have duplicated pictures underneath. There's no need for you to actually delete and paste. You can just literally copy and paste if you want to quickly do it, you know. It's all up to you. But for me, I prefer neatness overall, because sometimes duplications do cause a save error each time you try to save your vision board. Why? Because it took up a lot of space of all the pictures that you copied and pasted, which are duplicated underneath. And two, the app is actually confused as to, sometimes it will look as though you've created two vision boards over one, if I'm making sense. Because why? On top of these pictures that I have here, there's more pictures underneath. So it will look at two instead of one. And that causes a save error, because it's not sure whether to save these two vision boards with duplicated pictures underneath as one or as two with the same name or with a different name. So it's an app thing, guys. If you work a lot with software, you'd understand. And I think that's where my knowledge is coming from. So I'd prefer to just do everything on a clean slate, so that you make sure that you are saving it nice and crisp without having any issues. And then you start blaming Canva on not being user friendly enough for you, but only to find out that you actually piled up your work. Okay, I've said enough. Now on my calm corner, that's the picture I'm gonna put, and I'm gonna put okay, that's for success. So on my calm side, I've put the picture for Zen, because guys, I think I need in a day to wake up in the morning and Zen. So I am in future going to create the space with you. I am going to look at a place around the house where I can create my Zen corner. And I'll tell you what, the Zen corner is going to entail of spirituality. The Zen corner is going to entail of meditation. The Zen corner is going to entail of me being able to sit right next to it and read a book. The Zen corner is going to be a place of safe, calm, and quietness. So what I've done for calm, that's why I've put calm in between this corner, this picture which is at the corner here, and this flower, because the flower, to remind myself that I must always buy myself flowers and take care of myself as well. So the reason why I've put the flowers in the middle, it's because it goes along as well with soulful, you know. It's interlinked for me. Flowers are soulful because of over there. It's a radio recorder. Again, this is not my picture. It's a picture that I took from the vision board I chose on Canva. I really liked it and I didn't want to move it because it actually is the right picture to represent soulful, because I love listening to soulful music. And then moving along, I chose myself. So I needed to put this picture again. When I saw it on my Instagram page, that's where I took it. When I saw it on my Instagram page, I was like, wow. I to do my mood board, you guys, I actually had to go back to my Instagram page and scroll up and down and see who the person that I was when I had time, and just reminded me that actually, Jules, you used to take yourself out quite often, and now you don't do that anymore. And it made so much sense for me to actually select this particular picture and actually post it onto my vision board. Okay, I can't find it now, but probably it's okay. This is the last. That's at the top. That's the last picture. I'll show you now, guys. I'm close enough. Almost there we go. So this is where I took the picture, and this is Mangawani Spa in Fourways. And I was like, oh my gosh, I need to go back and start doing that for myself. That's why I've put it under car. That's why I've put it under soulful, because calm is my flower, and that zen picture at the corner there, and soulful goes along with soulful music that I like to listen to. Soulful also falls under taking myself out for a nice spa, you guys. Now we're gonna move along to creative. Creative is the creative space that I'm currently using as I'm taking this video for you. It's my YouTube channel. So I found it fit enough to actually put that camera over there, which represented my creative space, which actually is the best thing I've ever done for myself, you guys, because I feel much more lighter. So creative is represented by that picture over there, and that picture over there made sense to just link it up with the background of the camera. And then background again, I found it from Pinterest, and I just snug it in underneath there, and not on top there. And then I went and I looked for luxurious bag, and I've put it there. I always want this bag, and I am gonna get it for myself one day, guys. One day is one day. So let's go to prosperous and just read the meaning for it. It's successful in material terms, flourishing financially. Hence, guys, I decided to put that picture over there. I don't want to put a lot because your board needs to be as realistic as possible. So my realistic right now is the affordability. Can for now afford that bag, so I'll leave it at that. And again, I had a nice coffee picture on the side, and I left that there only because it looks so aesthetically pleasing on my vision board. And I also took it from the vision board that I duplicated on my end, so I thought it was only fair to leave it there because it is actually intertwined to prosperous and delicious, so it works perfectly for this corner over here. So I left it as is, you guys. And lastly, delicious, it's intertwined with, for me it's really linked with prosperous, because luxury, guys, success, it goes along with delicious. So I've put a picture of me there, and this is a picture where I'm wearing my nice sexy jumpsuit, and I felt delicious, child. I felt good. So I thought, listen, it's only fair to use this picture. All the pictures that I took, guys, made sense to me, and they spoke so deeply with my soul, and they said yes each time I picked them. And there was a great meaning behind them when I created this mood board, because with this picture here I felt delicious and I looked good and I felt so good. So I thought, listen, this is the right one. This is realistic enough for me. So guys, here's my vision board that I've created, and I hope that you enjoyed this video.
Ooh.